Hello, I'd just like to begin some videos about why I like to walk. I'm here in my mother's neighborhood where she lives. I've been taking care of her, and I see the great need to walk every day, because sometimes we can just sit around and do absolutely nothing when we can be doing something for ourselves. And especially when one is over 65. You can say, well, I'm 65, I have the right just to sit around and do absolutely nothing. And I say, no, I'm not ready to be in a rocking chair and sitting around and looking at TV and doing nothing and worrying about what's going on around me. And I need to be out here to walk. One of the big reasons I love to walk is that I can hear the nature, I can hear the birds singing, I can breathe fresh air, and it just makes me feel good. Now, when I first began, it wasn't so nice because I hurt and I was tired. And I didn't get as much benefit from it. But now that I do, I'm getting more benefit from it. Then I say, wow, I need to walk every day. And if you want to stay in shape, keep active for a long time, we have to be very proactive in doing that. If we're not proactive in doing anything, doing something about yourself, then you become inactive and you worry too much. When I'm out here, I have all kinds of things that I think about. And it gives me a chance to just think. And I think that's one of the reasons I love to walk so much. And so I hope that you will take on this activity yourself, because actually walking is even better, that I understand, is even better than running, because running can pull muscles. It can, if you can't run very well in the beginning, you have more of a tendency just to stop it and say, this is not for me. So I recommend just walking. And don't let life pass you by. Okay, I'd like to share a little bit more about my walking. As you can see in this, my shadow, because I have the camera going forward where I'm walking. One tip that I have found for myself, it might not be true for you, but it's true for me. I always wear double on something underneath my slacks so that my legs will stay nice and warm, because otherwise I get really bad leg cramps. And so that's what I do. I went the other day with my husband when we were walking, and I thought it was warmer, and I got like a knot in my leg, and it wasn't very comfortable. And so another pointer that I find when you're walking, especially when you're over 65, is always pace myself. I start off slow. Even if I've been walking every day, I start off at a slower pace, and I begin to increase my pace as I walk, but I never get to going so fast, so I can walk at least an hour or more. And so that's just a little tips about when you're walking, when you're over 65, and it's really good for you, and you will be glad that you have started this. Well, I'd like to continue a little bit more about why I like to walk. Well, I love to walk because it's quiet. I know some people, when they get over 65, they like to have a television on or some kind of noise because they're by themselves. Well, I'm with other people quite a bit, so I really enjoy my walks because I can be by myself. And I was just thinking about the old, I think it was a Nike commercial, and it said, I want to encourage you, what it said in that commercial, just do it. Just get out there and just start doing it, and you'll find that it's very enjoyable. And I do see people quite a bit when I'm walking, especially when I'm here in the neighborhood where my mom lives. People are very friendly, and I enjoy that, and I say hello, and I see bicycles and people walking their dogs, and people just walking, just doing it. And when I'm walking along, it just makes me feel very peaceful, and it's very enjoyable for me. And I'd like to encourage you, just do it. Get up, get your shoes on, wear the proper clothing, and just get out there. When I first began, I just went very short distances because I was not used to walking. And so that's what I recommend. I would just go maybe 15 minutes in on the walk and turn around and go back home. And I was exhausted. And then the next day I go a little further. And the next day after that I go a little bit further. So when you're walking, you can find things that are very, very enjoyable to you. So just do it. Like the Nike commercial used to say, just do it.